a veteran of Camp Lejeune who is a cancer survivor himself, Peter Romano. Peter, thanks for joining us. You know, I was thinking about this. Not a week goes by where we all don't see a commercial searching for Camp Lejeune veterans. You were one of them. You enlisted to serve our country in the Marines back in the 1980s and eventually received devastating cancer news. Tell us more about that, Peter.
I joined in '84, got out in '88, spent 2 years on Camp Lejeune. I think the part that really gets to me is that they found out about all these chemicals and the contamination early '80s. I want to say '81 or '82, but never really did anything until the late '80s when they started cleaning it up. So that's the part that really gets to me. That's where, you know, I feel like it was really a dereliction of duty, not getting it cleaned up the way they should have.
And then when were you diagnosed with cancer?
I was diagnosed with cancer 1989, testicular cancer, and spent 4 months with chemotherapy treatments, 16-hour operation. Fortunately, though, I had some good support system, beat it, and then I'm here today.
Wow. Well, congratulations. And from all of us here on Morning in America, thank you for your service. Looking back, though, I'm curious, you know, during your 2 years at Camp Lejeune, does it all somewhat make sense now? I mean, did the water taste funky? Did it look weird? Were you constantly sick on base? I mean, take us back.
You know, Markie, I just saw your report on East Palestine. If you could imagine 35 years of East Palestine, but nobody telling the people that lived there. That's probably the best way I could put it. I was in my early 20s. So as far as getting sick or anything like that, no, not while I was there. But later on in life, obviously, what happened is it's really a shame that it could have been taken care of, but it wasn't. But we're doing something now, and hopefully this will all come to a head sooner or later.
Yeah, I mean, what a disaster, what a life changer for so many like you and your families. Now, Peter, I know lawmakers passed a law back in 2022 making it easier for veterans and their families to file claims. What's been the result of that? And also, what are you hearing from others exposed to the same toxic water that you were?
Well, the signing of the law really helped. But unfortunately, according to what I've heard, probably less than 20 cases have been settled so far. And when you really think about that, really the Department of Navy, Department of Justice doesn't really have a leg to stand on right now. It is what it is. It happened. So I think that if I had my choice, I would have the Department of Navy really just expedite these cases for everyone. There's a lot of Marines and their families currently suffering, and the assistance that they can get right now from the Department of Navy and the Department of Justice would really go a long way in helping these people.
And the CDC study that dropped yesterday, you know, it talks about the rise in cancer cases, the exposure that all of you were subjected to. But is there any indication from it of why, you know, the Marine Corps didn't act for years? I mean, that's still the big looming question, right? I mean, why was nothing done for such a long time?
Well, yeah, as I mentioned, when whoever was in charge found out in the early '80s that there was a problem, but said nothing and did nothing for over 5 years before they started cleaning it up, I would really like to meet that person. To be honest with you, I would really like to find 10 minutes with that person to find out what they were thinking. It doesn't make any sense at all. The babies that you just reported on getting sick, these little kids were not part of the Marine Corps. They were families of the Marine Corps, spouses of the Marine Corps, but they don't deserve what happened to them. They absolutely don't.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.